It was a Saturday morning, a mild May morning, perfect to visit the local coffee and donut shop. Grandma Rose had taken young Sally out there. Grandma had a coffee and sweet roll. She had a dozen sweet treats on order to take home. 6-year-old Sally had a milk and a donut. Sally was mindful of keeping her cane close at hand. The two were enjoying the breakfast at a table. Since it was 72 and sunny, a worker at the shop propped the front door open. The fresh air was nice on this beautiful day. Grandma went over to the counter when called to get her order. Her cell phone rang. It was one of the neighbors calling. Grandma's dog was loose in the street. They lived along a busy road. The dog ran away from anyone attempting to catch it. This emergency was up to Grandma to fix. Grandpa had gone to the lake. He was out of cell phone range. The man was in a boat fishing. They had a beautiful Dalmatian dog for 10 years. Queenie was a sweetheart. Everyone loved Queenie. She was a rescue dog, a little too small for her original dog circus owner. He had left her at a no-kill shelter while passing through town. Grandma was very upset. She must hurry home and get Queenie off the dangerous road. Gotta go rescue my dog. Grandma was upset. She eyeballed the open doorway and split, tore out of the parking lot, and she was gone. Meanwhile, little Sally remained at table. She wondered where Grandma was. After calling out a few times, Sally remembered their car was 10 paces direct from the front door. She could feel a light breeze through the open door. Sally picked up her cane and stepped carefully outside. To her surprise, she could not feel the car at that exact spot. Calling again with no reply. How could things be worse? No Grandma in the missing car. Why didn't Sally know better? Grandma forgot her. She was a bright 6-year-old girl. Thing is, and very important to know, Sally was blind. Grandma often took Sally to town. She understood things like traffic, sidewalks, and tapped her cane to move around. As she was very practiced, people never really took notice. Most people do not see past the tip of their nose anyway. They have good eyesight too. Not very observant for the most part. Sally had the wherewithal to get back on the sidewalk. The sound of her cane taps on cement was sharper than a tarred pavement. Where to go? What should she do next? Remember, even though Sally is smart, she is still a 6-year-old child. A blind one at that. Carefully, she listened to her surroundings. There was traffic in the street, birds singing, a dog barking. What else could she hear? Listening to her environment, Sally heard music playing. It was very close. Sounded like through an open door. One door down, she thought. Yes, that was the Record-A-Rama. They were enjoying tunes inside the store on the weekend. Sally tapped her way inside the busy record shop. As the music covered her tapping cane, nobody noticed the small child enter. The little girl's height hid her among the taller racks of records. Grandma and Grandpa played the radio at their house sometimes. This sounded a little different. Some scratches, pops, and clicks heard in the background. An older man's voice spoke towards Sally. He had a kindness in his speech. Sally answered. "Can I help you, child?" he asked. "Why does this music sound different in this place?" she asked him. "Oh, you mean the vinyl question? What is vinyl?" She replied. He said, "Just hold out a hand and you will find out," he said. Sally felt a flat, round shape. It had grooves on the surface. The center felt like paper, a small hole in the center. He explained, "You are holding a vinyl record. I put it on what is called a record player. The machine reads the grooves in the vinyl. Sounds come from there." "Wow! Amazing," she exclaimed. He continued, "So this record is kept in a cardboard sleeve." He handed her the sleeve. "People collect the different records. I buy, sell, and trade them." "Hey kid, it is Saturday. I give free donuts today. Would you like a donut?" Sally began to cry. "No thanks, Grandma gave me a donut." "Why are you crying, child?" "Because I can't find Grandma and I am lost." The record shop owner sent one of the guys to find Grandma at the coffee store. A minute later, Grandma was hugging Sally. "So sorry, Sally," she said. Queenie was loose out in the road. I had to get her. Got upset and forgot about you. But I remembered after I got the dog. The record man had something to give Sally. You know, Sally, I have an extra record player that I do not need. Let's set you up with some free vinyl. I will load it in your car, too. As Sally and Grandma were leaving. Sally said, "Sir, you are very kind. What is your name?" "My name is Larry. Pleased to meet you. Stop by anytime." Little Sally grew older. She remained friends with Larry for many years. The end. Author of the story. A Ghost of the Now.